Hello, everyone. Today I got another update about my life about selling the restaurant. You remember the last video I told you not decided not to sell? I decided to sell, and this time is the final decision because, as I told you before, I've been waiting for my parents to come here for the decision making. I'm gonna drive a car, so I'm gonna put you down here. Oh, it's falling. So I decided to sell the place and move back to Turkey and open a shop there. Yeah, Turkish economy sucks. The war is on the brink, but Fenerbahce is there, I believe. Um, so it is what it is. I decided to sell the place, and if I sell 50 coffee in Turkey per day, I'm making 250,000 Turkish. It's way more than enough to live in Turkey. To live, proper life, like a good life in city of Istanbul, you got to make at least 100,000, 100k Turkish lira. And I'm talking about 250. Of course, there are expenses and everything, and I'm not just gonna sell coffee. Of course, I'm gonna use all my know-how from here, from the bakery. So it's not gonna be alone just coffee. But if I do this job in Turkey, I believe I can make more money. At least I've been convinced by my family and my sister, because my sister knows. I mean, my sister is 6 year younger than me, so she knows the coffee shops and everything, the prices, etc. So also she's happy that she's gonna drink coffee for free. So not just coffee, I mean the cheesecake coffee, etc. Um, so yeah, I mean I still got a lot of questions in my mind, but it'll be. I'm trying to create hope for myself. I'm trying to create um, kind of a target for myself. So the target will be going to my team's games. I wanna buy a season ticket um, at the beginning of the season. So I want to have a season ticket for the team so I can go to every game, literally every game, and have a happy life, I think. I mean, I gotta find not like everyone doing, but I gotta find a volleyball in Turkey to play. I gotta find a volleyball indoor, probably indoor, definitely indoor, where I can do finger pass, finger shoot, finger spike. I don't know, whatever you say. So I gotta find a volleyball in Turkey to play, and not the gym, definitely not the gym. Uh, to stay sane, at least. Turkey is, in lots of ways, it's corrupt. People are corrupt. People are not nice. It's awful. Not like the United States. American people so nice. Look, when I'm in rush at the restaurant, when I'm working alone, I'm telling them, can you give me just 1 minute? Nobody says like, no, I don't have a minute. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. Everybody, I mean, just randomly fuck the restaurant. I mean, go outside. Go to. Sorry, profanity. I'm sorry. Uh, go to gas station at the door. They're opening the door for you, holding the door for you. You don't know that person. Okay, you don't know that person. If you open a door and hold it in Turkey, they will say, are you fucking gay? Profanity. I'm sorry. Yeah, when the thing that got increased, when the thing that I'm telling, it's a tension high, I'm using profanity. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to solve that actually. In Turkish, I'm using a lot of curse words, but here in the United States, I'm trying not to. But I do. So, yeah, I decided to sell the restaurant. It's going to take some time, but we got actually till June, because our contract ending in June, not in March. Our contract ends in June, so we got to find a person to sell the restaurant till the end of June. And yeah, that's it. Then I'm done. I'm done with this country. Generally, I'm in love with this country, guys. And because I'm not a citizen, because the Trump administration makes it almost impossible to get a visa from another country, and I got rejected already 3 times. 2 times for student visa, 1 time for tourist visa. So my chances are like 1% or something for me to come back here. So that'll be problem for me. I'm not going to be able to come back here at least for 10 years. So that'll be my jail. But yeah, decision has been made, because the thing is, the restaurant is not just owned by me, also owned by my parents. My mom is my partner, 10% partner. So when we are doing some payments, when we can't, we're using money from another account, and that's the personal account, like my parents' account. So right now we're at zero. We gotta sell things. So restaurant is another one. Also, I'm selling because, look, I'm working so hard. I'll be alone at the restaurant today. I'm working so hard, I'm not making any money. Yesterday I made like minus 0.7, so not profit. I didn't make minus 0.7. I make something, but in total, to make the profit amount, when you take the profit amount, it's 6. The profit amount is 6. I made 0.7 to the profit amount, to the 6. So you can say like 5.2, 5.3. I made 5.3 is not enough. So yeah. So I'm working not for myself. I'm working to pay the salary of the people in the kitchen, actually. So it's nonsense for me to work. And yeah, I can find another job in here, but it'll be better for me to go back to Turkey and try to live there, I believe. That'll be way better, because in here I'm a foreigner. And with the environment that the Trump administration created, I'm not afraid anymore. With the environment that the Trump administration created, especially in fucking Florida, this place wasn't this hateful. This place was a better place. This was so friendly. Lots of foreign students in here, so it was great. It was good. Right now there is clear hatred toward the foreigners. I know, because I'm seeing that. I'm a restaurant owner, for God's sake. I'm seeing that there is a clear hatred toward the foreigners. And when you ask, where are you from? They're asking me where I'm from. I'm saying, look at this, Turk. that's too obvious actually. I'm Turkish, so when I asked the American, where you from? He's saying, I'm American. Okay, what does that mean? You could be Irish, Prussian, German, Russian. You could be anything. Irish, British. You can be anything because you're white, dude. You're not Indian American. You're not from here. You're from somewhere else. But the Trump administration unfortunately created. They didn't came like this, but they created this environment. They created this environment in this country of hatred toward anybody not American enough. I'm so American. I'm so fucking American. Sorry, profanity. But they're not accepting me as American, obviously, because I can say I'm Turkish, not American. Obviously. So yeah, that's the situation update that I have. Selling the restaurant, going back to Turkey. It'll happen probably in 3 months. Because my parents are here, I'm not doing lots of situation update. But yeah, it is what it is. It's what's happening, and I will try to upload the video more often, but yeah, it's what's happening in my life. So farewell for now, not for forever. Farewell for some time. I will upload this video, and I think love you all, and wherever you're watching, if you're watching on your phone, the subscribe button is up there, okay, somewhere up there, maybe up there. If you're watching on big screen, the subscribe button should be down there, or maybe down here. I cannot know which way that you're watching me, so maybe here, maybe there. Subscribe, just wait for the update. See you, people.